Today, I'll be teaching you a trick using which you can add any number of digits in a flash. So, are you excited? I'm sure you are. So, let's get started. Let's take a 5-digit problem. The main difference between normal addition and the trick that I'm about to teach you is, in normal addition, you do the addition from right to left. But in this trick, you do the addition from left to right. So remember this. Now, first we have to do 5 plus 1, which is 6. So write 6 over here. Then you have to do 8 plus 3, which is 11. And since 11 is a double digit number, you have to cross 6 and write the next number. So the number after 6 is 7. So write 7 over here. And we have to do 11 minus 10. It's 1. So we have to write that 1 over here. Now we have to do 4 plus 2, which is 6. Now we have to write that 6 over here. Next we have to do 1 plus 7, which is 8. So we have to write that 8 over here. Next we have to do 9 plus 2, which is 11. And 11 is a double digit number. So we have to cross this 8 and write the number after 8, which is 9. So now we're going to write 9 over here. And since 9 plus 2 is 11, we have to do 11 minus 10. 11 minus 10 is 1. So we have to write that 1 over here. And that's it. The answer is 71,691. I know it's a bit confusing, so I'll explain again. First, you have to do 5 plus 1, which is 6. So I wrote 6 here. And you might be thinking why I crossed out this 6 and wrote 7. I'll get to that later. Then you have to do 8 plus 3. 8 plus 3 is 11. And 11 is a double digit number. So if you get a double digit number like 11, you have to cross out the before number, which is 6, and write the next number. So, or add 1 to 6. So 6 plus 1 is 7. Now we have to subtract 10 from this 11. 11 minus 10 is 1. So I wrote 1 here. Next, we have to add 2 and 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. Next, we have to do 1 plus 7. 1 plus 7 is 8. Now we have to do 9 plus 2, which is 11. And since 11 is a double digit number, we have to cross out the before number and add 1 to it. So I crossed out 8 and I added 1 to it. 8 plus 1 is 9. And 11 minus 10 is 1. So I wrote 1 here. So finally, 58,219 plus 13,472 is 71,691. Let's jump into a 10-digit sum now. As I said before, we have to start adding from the left side. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So I'm going to write that 4 down. Next, we have to do 2 plus 9, which is 11. And 11 is a double digit number. So we have to cross the before number, which is 4, and write the next number. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So I'm going to write 5 over here. Next, we have to do 11 minus 10, which is 1. So now we're going to write that 1 over here. Next, we have to do 8 plus 2, which is 10. 10 is also a double digit number. So we have to cross the before number, which is 1, and write the next number, 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then we have to subtract 10 from 10. 10 minus 10 is 0. So we have to write that 0 over here. Next, we have to do 3 plus 3, which is 6, and write that 6 over here. Next, we have to do 5 plus 5, which is 10. 10 is a double digit number, so we have to cross the before number and add 1 to it, or write the next number, which is 7. So I wrote 7 here, and now we have to subtract 10 from 10. 10 minus 10 is 0, so I'm going to write that 0 over here. Next, we have to do 6 plus 4, which is 10. So, and since 10 is a double digit number, we have to cross the before number and write the next. 0 plus 1 is 1. So I'm writing 1 over here. And next, we have to do 10 minus 10, which is 0. And write that 0 over here. Next, we have to do 3 plus 9, which is 12. And 12 is a double digit number. So we have to cross the before number and add 1 to it. 0 plus 1 is 1. Next, we have to do 12 minus 10, which is 2. And write that 2 over here. Next, we have to do 9 plus 2, which is 11. 11 is a double digit number. So we have to cross out the before number and add 1 to it. 2 plus 1 is 3. So I'm writing 3 over here. Next, we have to subtract 10 from 11. So 11 minus 10 is 1. And we have to write that 1 over here. Next, we have to do 2 plus 8, which is 10. 10 is also a double digit number. So we have to cross out the before number and add 1 to it. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have to write that 2 down here. Next, we have to subtract 10 from 10, which is 0. And we have to write that 0 over here. So now we have to do 5 plus 1, which is 6. And we have to write that 6 over here. This is the answer. Wasn't it very easy? So basically, the answer is 5, 2, 0, 7, 1, 1, 3, 2, 0, 6. Was it very, very easy? Let's take another problem. First, we have to start from the left side, like I told you before. We have to do 8 plus 5. 8 plus 5 is 13. So we should write that 13 over here. Now we should do 5 plus 2, which is 7. And write that 7 over here. Next, we should do 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So we should write that 4 over here. And next, 6 plus 2, which is 8. I wrote it over here. Next, 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. So write that 5 over here. Next, we have to do 1 plus 5. 1 plus 5 is 6. So I'm writing that 6 over here. Now, 9 plus 2 is 11. And since 11 is a double digit number, we have to cross out the number before. We have to cross out this 6 and add 1 to it, which is 7. Or write the next number, which is 7. And since 9 plus 2 is 11, we have to subtract 10 from it. So 11 minus 10 is 1. So we have to write that 1 here. Then we have to do 1 plus 8. 1 plus 8 is 9. So I'm writing that 9 over here. Then 3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Write that 6 over here. And then do 2 plus 5. 2 plus 5 is 7. Then we have to write that 7 over here. That's all. So basically the answer is 1, 3, 7, 4, 8, 5, 7, 1, 9, 6, 7. That's all. Wasn't it very simple? So basically the main logic here is whenever we get a double digit number, such as in the case of 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 is 11, which is a double digit number. So since 9 plus 2, 11 is a double digit number, we have to cross out the number before it, which is 6. So I crossed out 6 and now we have to add 1 to 6, or we have to write the next number, which is 7. So I wrote 7 here. Then according to our rule, we have to subtract 10 from the number. 9 plus 2 is 11. So we have to subtract 10 from 11. So 11 minus 10 is 1. We got 1 as the answer. So we have to write that 1 over here. So that's how we got this answer. That's all for today. If you like the content that I am giving, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Do click the bell icon to receive notifications when I post new videos. Also, if you have any suggestions or questions about what I am teaching, then please post them below in the comment box. Thank you guys.